Alright, Sunday morning, coffee, 2:31. Updates around here. I did finally get stuff moved out of storage out on the farm where it was at. My belongings had begun to get tampered with. Some stuff had come up missing. Things like that. So it was becoming an issue, and Pa there can't control what his idiot boys do, and he knows they're idiots. And he does what he can, but a man can only do so much, especially in his state. So I can't abide a thief. I'm guilty of many things in my life. I'm no saint, but blatant theft has never been an issue for me. So it bothers me to deal with a thief. So now I've got this mess of just shit and get. Dropping stuff off and hauling out for the next load. I'm behind, as per normal it seems. I got in a weird situation. I brought in a truck to work on. I've showed you some of the work. And money got funny, parts got funny. I couldn't get either. So it went on a hiatus for over 2 months. I was supposed to do it in 2 months. So I rallied up some work. Well, that work turned out a bum deal. That guy didn't have any money either. I got rid of all that. Started cleaning up around here, and then I tried to get back on track. Well, when something gets derailed so severely, this discussion today is about time management. I can Monday morning quarterback all of this. Do the armchair philosopher. And this truck, I should have just kept plowing on everything I could plow on and move forward where I could move forward. When money got funny and dried out on me, the helper I had, his true colors came out. He was less help than he was helpful. Put me backwards a lot of times. But shit got done, and I was able to move forward rather rapidly. But when money got funny, his true colors come out, and he boogied on down the road. And don't get me wrong, he's been very well compensated for his part he played in this scenario. So it's not like he got shorted anywhere. Trust me. Again, I can't abide a thief. So now here I am, and then fast forward, I've got things moving along. Now I got to get everything cleared out, get back on schedule on this truck, and then I got everything cleared out, and then everything I own that runs, drives, broke. Had some big issue, tires, maintenance. But the Escape, we're just flogging this poor little thing. I have no idea how it still runs, but it does. The motor mount plate broke, so I jacked it up, pulled the plate, welded it up, reinforced it, put it back on. Well, in order to provide my boss the solid 40 hours that he deserves from me, good work, good ethic, so forth, provide my family the time that they deserve from me, I get about 20 hours in the shop a week. Well, you add up, I got a couple push mowers in to try to get fixed because my lawn is a wild fucking jungle. I'm actually going to have to call someone just to have it cut. It's not enough time. Not enough time in the day. Time management, here you go. Sometimes it's easier and better to delegate before things get out of hand, and I haven't done very well at that. But everything broke. Then I pinched a badass nerve. I was done. I don't know how I made it through that week of work without being dismissed, because I was pretty much useless. If I had to get down on a creeper, I was flopping around like a fish out of water. It was a bad deal. I did my job best I could at work, but I didn't make it into the shop for several days. Again, that was about 10 hours that I didn't get to put in down here. at least 6 hours that I didn't get to put in down here. And then I had to move everything from the shop. That took up the entirety of a week. So you add all this together, and all of a sudden it's 2 months that I didn't do anything on a project that I am commissioned to do. That's not good. That upsets a lot of timelines, upsets a lot of people. I'm doing what I can with what I've got, and I'm going to do my best to move forward. Chin up, eyes forward. I'm going to get off here real soon and get to work. I just want to stop in and say, hey, but time management, and it never works out the way you think it is. I know my price to do something like this again, and it's not going to be the same price I gave last time. So, and I knew better. I fucking knew better. But I'll finish the project up in proper flourish and get it done out of here. Get this guy back on track with his projects, his business. And I don't think I want any more of his work, because the entire upset in the schedule started with not me. It wasn't something I had done at this juncture, and I'm still pretty pissed off about that. And if it's my fault, it's my problem. If it's your fault, it's my problem. It affects me directly. And so at the end of the day, no matter whose fault it is, here we are. We're fucked. I'm not happy with that. I'm not pleased with that outcome whatsoever. So that's where I am at. That's the gist of my existence today. I'm going to play catch up because I've got to. I got to make things right with this and move on to the next one. I got all my projects that were sitting in hiatus here. The 3 of them, really. 4 with an outside one, that with the last one. I got 4 total to deal with that I got to do something with before I can play with my own shit. And I'm taking on small work when it pops up. I'm not really running at it trying to get anything piled into the shop. This isn't a professional shop. So that's just it. You gotta keep a real mindful eye on time commitments. What are you capable of, realistically? The scope of the project, and these projects change scope, unfortunately, dramatically and wildly through the course of a project. I wasn't supposed to put a floor in this thing. I wasn't supposed to rebuild kick plates. I wasn't supposed, there was a lot I wasn't supposed to have to deal with. On the inverse, I had some parts replaced that I don't have to deal with. So that's that. That's how we get through. You just got to work those time commitments. Make it make sense for you and for them. I'm out at this point. No big projects from now on. I'm going to take small stuff, and then I'll take my own big projects and do my stuff. But I'm going to work on small stuff from now on if I'm allowed that luxury. And I'm going to get this kicked out and get the rest of these restorations from my old business kicked out, and I'm out. I'm fucking done. Because I can't commit a proper amount of time. Now, someone came up with the magic number and said, I just want you to build shit for me. I want you to build shit for my shop or whatever. And I was at a point, I was going to inquire to see if we could find that perfect number with one particular client. At this point, even if they would have me after falling off the schedule the way it has, and I'm not taking sole responsibility. The last leg of this journey, I've fucked up. And I had no recourse to change that at this point, other than get in there and do it. I don't think I want that client any longer. tired. I'm rebuilding my existence, and that takes a certain amount of time as well. But I got goals. I got a plan. I'm following it, and that's the shop isn't the goal this go around. See, this isn't it. This is a subsect of that. This is a work your job, do the family, get these things over here in order. Because I want to buy land. I'm going to work my ass off to disappear is what I'm going to do. And the next step after that is I've got the next step after that. I've got goals. But this level of stress is not conducive to those goals. And it's putting strain elsewhere. So after I get done with these, we'll see. We'll see what comes up, because I always say, no more of that, I'll never do that again, and then here I am all over again. But I'm going to position myself in a far better situation going forward. So that's that. My time management skills have suffered, and the majority of it is outside circumstances that I have to react to instead of things that I can schedule and make work for me. And I'm not absolving myself of guilt. I fucked up. I didn't allot time for things to go wrong. I didn't allot time for extra stuff. I didn't allot time for a lot of time. So I'm going to go in here and give it hell. You guys have a great day. If I get the chance, I will shoot some footage. We'll see.